Life under a Tory majority, words that very few predicted ahead of the general election. So was the outcome met with a collective sigh of relief from the property industry? We went to a meeting of political commentators, landlords and agents at BNP Paribas Real Estate to find out.
I think people thought a Labour minority, they might be contained. We thought that might not be great for us, but stability, certainty, a small Conservative majority, albeit it's clear, gives them a chance to strengthen the policies they've already got in hand. So pretty good news for the property market.
There have been some big promises made, and I think the country has got some structural issues that need to be addressed, and we need courageous government now to address some of these problems. So the infrastructure that needs to be put in place in the country, Crossrail 2, HS2, all those things need to be funded and make happen. I think the divide amongst the country, the north-south divide still exists. The issues with Scotland are obviously going to be fundamental for how we go forward. But I think most important of all is housing.
London's housing crisis was weighing heavily on the minds of those in the room representing the private sector, with planning system reform key to fixing the problem.
We need to think very carefully about the local authority planning system at the moment. It's simply skewed too far against developers. Developers don't want to play roulette. They just actually want to, know that there's a deal or not a deal. You're not going to build in Hyde Park, that's fine, but if you're going into an area where it's quite clear there's a development opportunity, it's ludicrous to have a very, very small number of people influence a small number of councillors who in turn simply make sure the development doesn't happen.
Average house prices of 500,000. We've got a real divide in London, and that's not sustainable. We have a world-class city. How do we maintain a world-class city? So I go with Gary, simplify planning, but simplify the level of affordable housing that needs to be provided. Because the vast majority of Londoners are not benefiting from the Chinese, the Russians, everybody else that's buying into our market.
This is Nathan Cross for Estates Gazette.